Hello, my name is Danny Wells and I have been following the Miracle Morning for quite some time now and I absolutely love it. I just think it's incredible, the whole thinking about starting your day off, how you mean to go on. I think that's amazing. I have two very young children, 3 and 5, and have the whole school and everything to contend with that parents do, like reading, spellings, all those things. So I've kind of tweaked how's Miracle Morning to fit in with what I can do, which is exactly what he suggests. He makes a suggestion and says, you know, you need this to fit in around your life. So I'm going to share how this has been really successful in my life, because when I first started the Miracle Mornings I thought this is amazing, this is brilliant, and I got started and then I went through a dip and I was like, no, I can't do this, it's too hard. And then the next week I was like, right, it's Monday, come on, let's do this. And I even had a group of us who didn't know each other as accountability partners, and I was always like the weak link to it, and I was always like, oh no, I didn't do it. So I was up, I was down, I was up, I was down, and I realised that I needed to work out a way that was going to work out for me. So I'm just going to share what worked for me, and hopefully it works with some other people that are maybe parents or have got busy lives in the morning. So what I do, right, so the night before, so I prep the night before, so I go to bed earlier at a time that means that I have a good 7 to 8 hours sleep. So again, I know Hal says that you can have less sleep and that works really great for a lot of people and that's fantastic, but for me it didn't work. So instead of having less sleep, getting up earlier, I was going to bed earlier. So I now go to bed where I've got a good 7 to 8 hours sleep, because that for me works for me. And it's just working out what works for you. No phone, no laptop, no technology 2 hours prior to going to sleep. I find if I'm on my phone or I'm on some sort of technology, I'm too buzzing. I've got a really fantastic job and it makes me euphoric. So I have to completely say, no, let's, be put at peace. Otherwise, if I'm working into the night, I'm constantly ticking over, my creative mind's going 10 to the dozen. I try and have a bath before I go to bed, so I'm in that relaxing state. And then 20 minutes before I go to sleep, I make sure I read one chapter of a book, definitely, more if I can. I take my pen, I write all my highlighted notes in my book so it sticks into my memory. And then I will listen to an audiobook to fall asleep to. So I'll put that on, I'll just fall asleep listening to an audiobook, which I love. So then I set my alarm for in the morning. So I set it, for me, I set it for an hour before my children wake up. And my children get up about 6:30. So I set it for 5:30 because that works for me. I like to have 1 hour of peaceful time before my children wake up. So you're just going to have to work that around whatever time it is your children wake up. And mine now know that Mummy comes downstairs and has some peaceful time before they get up, and they've got a digital clock in their room, and I've taught them the numbers so that they know that they don't come down until those numbers are the time that is I tell them. So if it's 6:30 or it could be 7, whatever it is that you want to tell your children. And that might mean that you might have to tell them several times for that to be drilled into them. Okay, so my alarm goes off, so it gives me an hour to get in my Miracle Morning. So I get up, it's freezing cold in England at the minute, so I put on socks and a warm hoodie and I go straight into the bathroom. And what I do is I get my phone, and I don't go on my phone throughout my Miracle Morning, but I will go onto YouTube and find what it is that's going to aid my Miracle Morning. So I go on my phone and I put in affirmations that I like. So my phone goes on with affirmations while I'm in the bathroom going to the toilet. I have a wash, I do my teeth, I drink my water as well, like Hal recommends. I drink that water as soon as I get out of bed. I've got a water to drink. And while I'm doing what I need to do in the bathroom, my affirmations are going on. So while I'm getting up, I'm getting in those 10 minutes of affirmations and I'm repeating and repeating. Come downstairs and I've got a set area already set out the night before. I've got a basket where I put all my vitamins, all my multivitamins that I've got. I'll have a shake in the morning. I don't have a coffee, but I do have a form of vitamin and mineral drink that I'll have. So everything's all set out. So I sit down, I've got a blanket around me because again, I'm cold in England. And then I'll start gradually taking the vitamins that I take in the morning while I'm doing the next things that I'm going to be doing. So the first thing I do once I've sat down, my affirmations are finished, they've been going on for about 10 minutes now, is meditation. And I go onto a YouTube channel. I found one that I absolutely love and I go through that playlist. And that goes on for 10 minutes. I'll do my meditation. So I've done my affirmations for 10 minutes. So I'll write this down. So I've done my affirmations and then I've done my meditation. So both of those are 10 minutes. Okay, so really cram that in well. And then I've got my gratitude list. So gratitude list, that's another 10 minutes where I write everything I'm grateful for and I fill one side, and then the second side I'll write what I want to happen. So what I'm grateful for as in talking in the future. For me, I'm going for a promotion with my own business, and I will write about as though I've already promoted in that and what I'm looking for to enable me to get to that promotion. And then I will read a chapter of a book. So I've got my book, So that's sort of 10-15 minutes depending on the book. I read a chapter of my book and make all my notes and scribble in there. Then I will do my day plan. So I plan my day. So I've got a bit of paper and I plan out the things that are important to do that day. So the calls that I need to make, the replies that I need to make, doing the school drop-offs, pick-ups, all those things, appointments. My daughter has a lot of appointments, medical-wise, so I fill all that in, do that. Then I do what I consider my exercise, which is basically housework. So to fit in everything that we need to do, especially when we're running a household, obviously we have got to do our housework. We've got those chores to do. So I do my exercise and housework. So by this point, the kids are starting to stir a little bit. So I know if I am going to wake them up, it's not going to be too bad. I'll start cleaning the kitchen and I'll do everything quite quickly. So my heart rate's going. So because I'm not able to take myself out and go for a run or do anything, and again, it's fitting it into time, I consider my housework my exercise. So I'm literally doing everything. Then once the kids start to stir, I'm making their breakfast and I'm hoovering the stairs, I'm cleaning and mopping. So I get that exercise in, and it is quite therapeutic as well. Make sure that your house is all on top of what you should be doing. So that basically is my miracle morning. So I fitted in my affirmations, I fitted in my meditation, my gratitude list, my book, my plan for the day, and then the exercise, which thankfully is housework as well. So it just brings that all in together. And honestly, I feel absolutely amazing. I love it. That works so well for me, and I continuously keep that up. And it just means I get everything. It means I start my day off really, really well. It means that I'm working towards my goal. It means that I've got clarity, I've got structure. It means my house is clean. It means my kids are happy. My kids are coming downstairs and mum is in a peaceful state. I'm not shouting. I'm not thinking, oh my gosh. And then it's about 7 o'clock at this point. 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I've got a good hour and a half to help the kids get ready, help them do their reading, their spellings, and also that whole time I don't go on my phone other than to go on YouTube for the affirmations and the meditation. I don't click into social media or my emails because that's people's demands of you, and I completely shut off on that during my miracle morning because I'm not in demand of anybody. That is my time. I'm not even in demand of my children. That's my 1 hour that is completely and utterly me, just all about me, working for myself and just getting my mind all together, and it completely sets me up for a good day. I always have a good day when I've set up that miracle morning every morning, and the times that I used to miss it when I just wasn't quite finding the right balance for me, my day was always terrible. Something was always bad that was happening. So that works really well for me. I hope that that's useful for you guys, and if it's not, just do what House says and just tweak things around, move things around, and find something that works for you. That works well for me, and I stick to it like a daily habit, and I love it. So I hope that's been helpful. Bye.